Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my second update in my Project Pan 100 uses. But before we get into the update, I just want to do what I have been doing, which is wishing you and your families all the best. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe and healthy and doing everything that you can to do so. And like I always say, I'm wishing all of you guys the absolute best. And so wanted to get that out there, and also just wanted to say thank you guys so much for being here and watching these videos. These videos are super fun for me, a great distraction for me. And it's cool to just do something that feels like a little bit more normal. So I hope you guys are here and just getting a little bit of a distraction. So sorry to start the video off with that, because I know if you're looking for a distraction, you might not want to hear it, but just want to spread that positivity as well. So I haven't made as much progress on some of these products as I wanted to, just because I'm sure, like all of you, I haven't been wearing makeup as much with staying home. I've been trying to wear makeup because I do a lot of video conferencing, but to be honest, like I feel like I wear makeup less than half the time. And so because of that, my numbers certainly aren't moving as fast as they had been previously, but I think that's okay because progress is still progress, even if progress is made during a quarantine. So if you guys aren't familiar with this Project Pan, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking 5 products and I am trying to use them 100 times. Doesn't matter how long it takes. It could take 6 months, it could take a year, whatever it is. My goal is to use these 5 products 100 times and see how far 100 uses takes me on that product. Potentially I could finish the product, but I could also hit pan, or I could really not make that much of an impact at all. I don't really know. So the whole thought process is just trying to see how much 100 uses can take me in the product, and I think that gives us a really good understanding of like how long products actually last for, which could potentially curb some buying habits, hopefully, maybe. But also I think it's setting me up for future Project Pan. So if I use something in this project for 100 times and I either hit pan or I get pretty far along, I can move it into a Project Pan and hopefully finish it up. So this is kind of like a little bit of a precursor maybe for Project Pans. I don't know. It's the first time that I'm doing it, so it's just like fun to try out. And with that being said, there really isn't like a timeline or anything with this project. I feel like it'll just be like an ongoing project. Like it's not like set to like 2020 Project Panning or anything like that. It's just kind of like, I'm gonna do this if you guys continue to like to watch it, and as things roll out, roll new things in, and just kind of use my collection and have a better understanding of what I have in my collection instead of just using like my favorite things. That is just a little bit of an intro into this project, and now we're gonna dive in and talk about the update. So the first thing I want to talk about is my Coty Airspun powder. I used this 11 times this month, which brought me to a total of 36 for this project. So I'm 14 away from halfway, so hopefully I can hit that next month. I really like this product. I use this to set my face and my foundation every time that I use it, and there is a ton of product in here, and I said this in my last update, but like I've been really just using what's been up top, and I've used most of it, but really haven't had to dump any more in there. And there's a ton of product, as you can probably see, still sitting in the bottom of this. So I have a feeling that this is going to take way more than 100 uses to use up, which is a testament because I've been using this product a lot previously to this project, and so it's one of those things where it's like, do you really need multiple powders other than just to have variety in your collection when there's something like this that could potentially last you like a year or more? You'll see the weigh-in like right after this, but honestly I was surprised because I still used this 11 times, but it had only gone down 1 gram. The Coty Airspun powder for the intro video was at 111 grams, and then update 1 it was at 107 grams, and now it is sitting at 106 grams. So next is my Tarte lip gloss, and actually a viewer told me that I can move this down so you could see the progress being made. So I'm gonna do that. So thank you to whoever commented that. But you can see, like when I first started this project, it was up here, and now we are down here. So I've certainly made progress on this. And I've used this 12 times this month for a total of 34 times. So definitely have made progress on this. I really like this lip gloss. It smells so good. I cannot get over how good this smells, and I love it wearing it with the lip combo that I'm using for my Project Pan. I am hopefully going to be done that lipstick soon though, so I'll just have to figure out other ways to use this. But like I said, I really do like this lip gloss. Although again, with the weigh-in, I was surprised because this has weighed in the same for the past 2 months. Which is surprising to me because like you can obviously see a difference in product, but I guess this product just really doesn't weigh that much. So the Tarte lip gloss was at 32 grams in the intro and in the first update video, and now is at still 32 grams. Next is my NARS blush. So I used this 10 times this month for a total of 31 times. And again, this one was surprising to me on the way in as well, which again, you'll see that after I talk about it, because it went down by 1 gram last month and then wanted to go back up this month and then finally settled at the same weight. But I'm just surprised because I feel like I have not made, I've used this 31 times and I feel like it looks exactly the same. It's basically weighing in the same. So I don't know if this is just like super tightly packed or what. Blushes are hard to use, but because this was like a smaller size pan, like I figured potentially I could move through it a little faster. I don't know, but this has definitely been one where I'm like, I have no idea how long it's going to take to use because I feel like I've used it 31 times, which is a significant amount. And the fact is really like I haven't made, it doesn't seem like I've made like any progress. And like it's just like I have no sense of like how deep the pan is, or even if I budge the product at all, just of how it like lays in here, it just really looks like I haven't done anything. But I mean, that's one of the really cool things about this project is like I'll have a much better sense of like how many uses it will actually take to potentially make a little mark in something like this. And then that's also like another unique thing about just like project panning in general. I feel like sometimes like you can feel like you haven't made any progress at all, and then like the next day there's like a huge dip and like you're hitting pan like a week later. So it's just one of those things where I guess we'll just keep using this. I still have 69 more times to use this to hit 100, and maybe there'll be a much bigger difference at that point.
When I weighed in this NARS blush in the intro video, it was at 21 grams, and then my first update, it was at 20 grams, and now still sitting at 20 grams.
The next product I want to talk about is my Naked Skin Concealer. So I used this product 11 times this month for a total of 30. And I feel like I'm definitely making progress. Like if I sweep the edges of this, like it definitely pulls away. So I think that's a good sign that I'm clearing some space out in here. But I don't use this for like a ton all over my face. I really just use it on my under eyes. Occasionally, like I'll put it to highlight on other places on my face, which certainly helps with product uses, but I don't that often. You'll see in the weight, like it finally dropped a little bit, but it hadn't the past 2 months. So I thought that this would move a lot faster. Like I thought I'd be like halfway through, like ready to move this out. And I think I noted that in my last update that I was like really surprised that it hadn't made as much progress as I thought it had. And so I think this is going to actually take a lot longer to use than I originally thought, which is just super interesting because I had this for a little bit and had been using it quite regularly, and there was some gaps you could see like through the bottle when it was standing sometimes, but clearly that is not the case right now. So I guess we will see what happens in the next few months.
At the intro and the first update video, the concealer weighed in at 20 grams and now is weighing in at 19 grams.
And then my last product is my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Settings Mist. I love this product. I love the spray on it. I know I probably show this every video, but it is so nice. It smells like coconuts. Like it's just really nice to set my face with. And so I think last month I had been doing 4 and now I'm doing 6 sprays when I set my face because I just do 3 stripes across 2 times. And I like that a little bit better because I feel like my face is getting actually like totally sprayed. And so I used this 11 times this month, which brings me to a total of 26 times. And so now I've messed it all up because I got it all bubbly, but I think we're like sitting like right here. And so that's like a quarter of the way for uses, but I think that's definitely less than a quarter for what's in here. So I think personally that there are way more than 100, maybe not way more, but there are significantly more than 100. And I think that's probably semantics there, but there is more than 100 uses in this container, and I'm very curious to see like where 100 uses gets us, because I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but when I first rolled this in, I'd only used it like a few times, like a handful. So 100 uses is going to be pretty accurate of like where we are along here. And I do like this one because it's like a liquid and like a plastic bottle, you can certainly see the scale moving down, which is kind of cool to watch. So that one, I feel like we're definitely getting some good movement on the scale for sure.
In the intro video, the setting spray was 147 grams. The first update, it was 136. And now we are at 125.
So that is it for my second update in my Project Pan 100 Uses series. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and like I said, I think it's just so interesting to see how much 100 uses can potentially get us, or right now we're hitting around like 30 uses on average for all of these, and just seeing what the progress is at that point, and then where we'll be a few months from now when hopefully I'll start hitting 100 uses on some of these products. So I hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed this video. I'm having a really fun time with this project. I really like that it's kind of like a precursor to project panning, and it's also super informative, and so I hope you guys feel the same. And like I said at the beginning of this video, hope you all are staying safe and healthy and taking care of you and yours. And yeah, let's just continue to spread some positivity. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up or leave it a comment below. And like always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy to have you here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.